Welcome to Daily English Dialogues, the podcast that helps you learn English through natural conversation. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Vicki. It's wonderful to be with you all today.
Today, we're diving into a topic that is fundamental to a productive and balanced life, the power of daily routines.
That's right. From the moment we wake up to when we go to sleep, having a structured schedule can make all the difference. We're going to share our personal habits and discuss why a consistent rhythm is so important.
So, let's start with the morning. Vicki, I think it's fair to say I'm a morning person. I feel my best right after I wake up.
I can attest to that, Mike. So walk us through it. What does your morning look like?
My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and I make it a rule not to hit the snooze button. Getting up immediately is the first win of the day. First things first, I drink a full glass of water to rehydrate.
That's a healthy start.
Then I spend about 20 minutes doing some light stretching. Nothing too intense, just enough to wake up my body. After that, I meditate for 10 minutes. This is non-negotiable for me. It helps clear my mind and sets a calm, focused tone for the day ahead.
And I imagine you stay away from your phone during this time?
Absolutely. No emails, no news, no social media until after breakfast. My brain gets enough stimulation during the workday. The morning is for me. By the time I sit down at my desk, I feel prepared and in control, not reactive.
That sounds incredibly disciplined. My morning is a bit gentler, I must admit. I'm not a 6 a.m. person. I usually wake up around 7:30. The first thing I do is open all the curtains to let in as much natural light as possible.
Of course, breakfast is a cornerstone of my routine. I usually have something high in protein like oatmeal with nuts and berries or scrambled eggs. It keeps me full and focused until lunchtime. I find that if I skip breakfast, my whole day feels off. What about you, Vicki? Are you a breakfast person?
That's a powerful way to start. What about breakfast? Is that part of your strict routine too?
Right. Getting that sunlight in to tell your body it's daytime.
Exactly. It helps regulate your circadian rhythm. Then I enjoy a cup of tea while looking out the window, just gathering my thoughts. For me, the bigger challenge isn't starting the day, but maintaining my energy through it. I'm very strategic about avoiding the afternoon slump.
Ah, the classic 3 p.m. wall when all you want is a coffee or a nap. How do you manage that?
I schedule my most important, high-focus tasks in the morning when my brain is at its sharpest. After lunch, I switch to more administrative or creative tasks that require less intense focus. And crucially, I schedule a 15-minute walk around 2:30 p.m. Just getting outside and moving my body is the perfect way to recharge.
That word you just used, recharge, is a great one for our listeners, and it's the perfect moment to bring in our vocabulary expert, Crystal, to break it down for us. Welcome, Crystal.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Vicki. Thanks for having me. Yes, recharge is a very useful term. When you recharge something like a battery, you fill it with energy. We use it in the same way for people. To recharge means to rest and relax to get your energy and strength back.
So my afternoon walk is a way to recharge my mental batteries for the rest of the workday.
Precisely. A short nap, listening to a song, or meditating can all be ways to recharge. It's an action you take to restore your energy so you can continue being productive.
Thanks, Crystal. That's super clear. So, we've covered our mornings and afternoons. Let's talk about the end of the day. A good evening routine is just as important as a morning one, if not more. How do you switch off from work, Vicki?
For me, creating a clear boundary is essential. I finish work at 6 p.m. and I make a point of tidying my desk and putting my work things away. This small ritual signals that the workday is officially over. Then I'll change into more comfortable clothes to shift my mindset from work mode to home mode.
That physical separation is key. I do something similar. I close my laptop and leave it in my office. I don't bring it into the living room. It's about creating device-free time. My wife and I will cook dinner together, which is a nice collaborative activity.
That sounds lovely. My main goal in the evening is to create a calm atmosphere. Around 9 p.m., I dim the lights in my flat. This helps signal to my brain that it's nearly time for sleep. I also put my phone away for the night and pick up a physical book.
The no screens before bed rule. It's a hard one to follow, but it makes such a difference to sleep quality. The blue light from screens can really mess with your ability to fall asleep.
It really does. Reading a book helps my mind to stop buzzing with thoughts and ideas. It's the perfect way for me to wind down after a long day.
And that's another fantastic phrase for our listeners. Let's bring Crystal back in. Crystal, can you explain what it means to wind down?
I'd be happy to. To wind down means to gradually relax after a period of activity or stress. Imagine an old-fashioned toy that you have to wind up to make it move. Winding down is the process of it slowly losing that energy and coming to a stop.
So it's about the transition from being busy to being calm.
Exactly. Any relaxing activity you do before bed can be part of your effort to wind down. Taking a warm bath, listening to calm music, or drinking herbal tea are all common ways people wind down. It prepares your mind and body for sleep. A similar word you might hear is unwind.
That's a great explanation, Crystal. It really highlights how important it is to consciously shift gears. But what about the weekends? Do you guys stick to your routines, or do you let loose a bit?
That's a great question. I try to maintain some structure, but it's definitely more relaxed. I still wake up without an alarm, but naturally, my body wakes me up around 8:30 a.m. I like to keep the morning slow. I'll make a special breakfast like pancakes and read a book for an hour or so.
Thank you again, Crystal. So, to wrap things up, it seems clear that routines are not about being boring or rigid. They're about being intentional.
I couldn't agree more. Having a structure frees up your mental energy. Instead of constantly deciding what to do next, you can simply follow the rhythm you've created for yourself. It helps you conserve energy for the things that truly matter.
It builds momentum in the morning, helps you navigate energy slumps in the afternoon, and allows you to properly rest and recover in the evening. This consistency gives you a feeling of control over your day, which is powerful.
We hope this has inspired all of you listening to think about your own daily habits. You don't have to change everything at once. Maybe just start with one small thing, like Mike's glass of water in the morning or my evening reading time.
A perfect challenge for the week. That's all we have time for on this episode of Daily English Dialogues. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.